Boom! Greetings, family. I am back. The chilling spot. Okay, so God and Pain, that's where I was. I'm still with PT's book, The Scriptures. Scriptures for the Now. So one of the biggest misconception, God is in everyone where thing. Oh no, I told you that. That's how I finished today. Yeah. So the Santa Claus notion, we'll go with that, the Santa Claus notion. There are many here. There are many here. Kind of annoying. I put them to drive because sometimes the sun is low and it gets annoying. I find it. So the Santa Claus notion, there are many here who feel that God is a being whose sole purpose is to fulfill. I lost the clip for the microphone. That's what I did. I put it like this. It's to fulfill their desires. Yeah, no matter how bad infringing those one things are for other beings or nature, that they are against divine laws. Should not matter either. Their wants and likes are primary. Rest is secondary, including God. Including God. For sure. God, as a playful observer who always sides with those who exist in accordance with divine laws, doesn't sit well with their God as Santa Claus bearing candies notion. No, it doesn't sit well. They say that's why many people don't believe in God anymore, because it doesn't cater to their crazy, unwholesome whims and fancies like the evil system does. It's surprising, though, that they are still not happy in the evil system, suicidal or close to it in most cases, as they continue their tirade against God. God's image in the so-called West. If God is not a sullen-looking being with a crown of thorns, it is a dreary-looking old uncle with Santa-like white beard spewing boring dialogues. Basically anything which females cannot feel attraction towards. If females get disassociated with God, society automatically will. A very fine way of reducing interest in God, make it seem boring as compared to evil. A God that is youthful, sexy, blissful, interesting beyond imagination, intelligent, playful, fun, rocking, would completely upturn the whole edifice their hellish world stands on. Vedic conception of God was always embodied by the Christian archetype, the alluring enchanter, the lover, the pillayer, because that's what God divine is, a role which evil has been trying to play unsuccessfully. Gods of their liking. In Bharat, the land of deities, no matter where one looks, one finds pictorial representations of the Trinity, especially Shiv and Vishnu. That's not a bad thing in itself, but for the fact that they all look like fat shopkeepers, talk about making God in your image or your desired state's image, or simply your liking and convenience. In the last 100 years, one can see these representations change from leaner to fatter. Not surprising in a decaying culture which sees chubbiness as a sign of prosperity and fattiness as the emblem of personality. The female deities are all based on faces physiques of popular Bollywood actress. Even the representations from the West convey more deity-like qualities simply because they don't suffer from the worship of plump Bollywood stars. If this is what is being worshipped, one is not surprised by the results. Pictorial human representation of deities belonging to other dimensions is a subtle, tricky process requiring coming together of the best of everything, not a pandering to the convoluted program aspirations of the lowest common denominator. The judges of greatness. Judges of greatness. There is general misconception amongst the masses of this planet that a being is only great if it does not reveal its own qualities, instead allowing others to reveal its qualities. This would make Krish an incarnation of divine, not a great being as he revealed his own qualities from his own mouth in a talk now called Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita? Yeah. Bhagavad Gita. The masses think they are qualified to judge qualities of a soul which is much higher than them in evolutionary status. It is an illogical impossibility. They can never come to know the partial attributes, let alone complete attributes of a being way beyond themselves. Their conception of great only stretches to what they can perceive. So what they call great is someone basically at the same level as themselves. In other words, they are great. Would be laughable if not so detrimental to their evolution. I'll be back.